Hi guys, I'm Miss Emma Walsh. Welcome back to my channel. I'm all dressed up really smart today because I'm off to a meeting with a record label actually. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I also used to be a singer and a professional performer growing up. That was basically my whole career, and I have been approached to do some more music. I actually did a music video last year, I think, or the year before, I can't remember, it was so long ago. I'll put the link down below if you haven't seen it. It's super cheesy pop, but it was really fun to do the music video back in Cape Town. Anyway, enough about that. I'm all dressed up nicely, very professional. I'm going to be filming a video with the M2 today, and it could possibly be the last video I ever film with it. So I've asked some of you guys for some questions on Instagram. I'm going to be answering all of those in the car. I'm not going to do it while I'm driving because actually I tried to do it with GoPro the last time and the engine was really loud and I couldn't hear a thing. So I'm going to be doing it static after my meeting, and we can talk about the M2. There's a lot of questions, a lot of people asking why I'm not buying it, why I'm not buying a car, why do I keep swapping cars. There's a lot of questions and I have a lot of answers for you. In the meantime, let's go and have a last little look at my amazing M2. It's beautiful weather for it, and I'm going to be driving about an hour into the countryside, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I've just arrived in, where are we?
Joel.
There we go. What he said. This is Bob, by the way.
Hi.
Say hi, Bob.
Hi.
He is with the record label that I was talking about a little bit earlier, and we've just arrived at his beautiful home. He has actually a really nice collection of cars, don't you?
I do.
I'm going to have to show them because this is a car channel.
Okay.
Yes,
fine.
and he's like, right, we're off to lunch. I've booked us a table and we're walking through the garden. And I'm like, where are we going? This is not the way to the garage. And he's like, oh, we're taking the helicopter. Is that's normal for you?
Very normal.
That's not normal for me. Yeah. I'm like, okay, we'll just take the helicopter. So we are off in the helicopter to lunch as you would just jump in a car. So it's all very exciting. Okay, all strapped in?
All strapped
like
in.
We're in a race car. Yes. Ready to go? Oh God. Can you fly this thing?
Okay.
Sorry, what?
I learned yesterday, alright.
Hello, yesterday. Good. Excellent. Wonderful lunch meeting talking about music. Exciting music things. We're back in the helicopter as you do after lunch, and Bob says this is the Ferrari of helicopters. I know nothing about helicopters, but apparently this is the Ferrari of helicopters. What is it called?
Hughes 500.
Q500. Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, apparently that's really good. But yeah, we've had a great lunch and now we are off back to the house. How long does it take?
12 minutes.
And in a car?
Hour.
There you go then. This is the way to travel. Cold startup. right, that was a very unexpected and very cool lunch. We've landed safely back at the manor. The manor with all things attached. But I'm going to go have a look into the garage. We've got some very cool, exciting cars. We've got the Ferrari Testarossa right here, parked underneath this beautiful cover. Look at that. Sam would be doing his absolute nuts at the moment. I might have to take a picture and send it to him. Cool little number plates. Got, what have we got here? Lamborghini?
Lamborghini Diablo.
Diablo. Jeez, look at this. What a cool colour. Do you ever drive these?
Yes.
Yes.
On the odd occasion.
So what I really mean is when can we drive these? Look at that. That is proper cool. And very good nick as well.
How about this one?
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Harley Davidson. How many people can fit in this? A whole family? Just about. That's cool. Did you take this out?
On the odd occasion.
Yeah? Prefer the heli? That's
Yes.
very cool, yes.
Yeah,
Definitely for the... I mean, I'm a massive Ferrari fan. That is very cool.
right.
Very cool. Come this way, there's more. We've got the Teslas. We had to go in that last time, it was very cool. The spaceship doors. Very quick. There's another garage apparently. Off we go.
That's the hand drive in the world, allegedly.
Really?
It's 935.
Look at that, people. That colour as well. This is a bit of me. Unreal. Unreal. And the Bentley? Bentley Continental. This is cool. Can't really see anything. Can I open it? Is it open? Oh, there you go. Oh, it smells amazing. I know you guys can't smell on camera, but the leather in these seats. God, it's in really good condition as well. These seats are cool. There you go. What a lovely collection. I don't want to slam it. Ooh. Is it? Slam it. Done. Done.
That's a Porsche made solidly.
Made really well. Which car do you think you take out more? What's your
Tesla.
favorite?
I do.
The Tesla.
I know.
Amazing.
I know.
Oh gosh.
60 and 2.5 at Tesla.
It's very quick. Alright, we've just arrived in the studio. We're going to listen to some music, some songs. Look at all these guitars. This is awesome. And then this is where you would sing. Door closes, the piano's there. Studio. Soundproof doors are closed. And then this is the production desk, where all these little buttons make you sound amazing, hopefully. Okay, I'm home now. I've come home. I was going to do all the questions in the car, but there's some builders outside, so I thought easier to do it here on my sofa, nice and cozy, all the washing in the background. So that was bizarre. That was not what I had planned for this meeting. Basically, long story short, I don't want to say too much now, but a while ago when I did my single, two of the writers of the song phoned me up a few months ago and saying that there's this new concept, can't even speak, that they want to do for this record label to bring on artists with a bit of a following. And so yeah, I basically went in to meet them a few months ago and then went back today to meet the writers and the producers and the owners of this idea. And yeah, got there and off we were on a helicopter to lunch. It was marvelous and it was a beautiful day. And then we listened to some music, which is all fun and games. Right, I said I was going to answer some of your questions, so I have them all here. There's quite a lot of them. I'm going to try to get a few of them, get through. I can't even speak, I just need to relax. It's been such a hectic day, being on a helicopter for lunch. God, that sounds so dramatic. No, it has actually been quite busy today, to be fair. What is going on with this camera? Right, I'm going to try to get through as much of these as possible. Right, let's go. Will you be getting another BMW or Mini? I got to be honest with you guys, and this is the same question that everyone's asking me, is what's next? And I'm not trying to hold it back. It's because I actually don't know. I don't know because something I was supposed to get fell through, which is a bit disappointing. So I was going to I was going to reveal that on Friday, but now that's not happening, I don't think. The communication has not been amazing. You know, perks of the job. You get cars, but it's yeah, the people that think you can just walk into a dealership and get a car, you're wrong. You are wrong, my friends. It takes months of emails and conversations and meetings and work. Anyway, so I don't know. BMW Mini, I actually have no idea. This car's supposed to get picked up tomorrow, but I haven't even heard what's happening. So that's why I said it potentially is my last video. Anyway, next, you are very pretty. Many thanks. Thank you very much. Why are you so hot? Okay, that's also very nice. What's your next car? I don't know. There's going to be a lot of those. What are you getting next? What aspect of the car do you like the most? And was there anything that you didn't like? I said already before, I'm not a fan of the interior too much. I think it obviously, we all know it needs a bit of an update. The exhaust could have been a little bit louder. Other than that, really great car to drive, easy to drive, great in Sport Plus, of course, and just amazing on the roads. There's no problem overtaking, obviously at a very safe speed. Okay, is an M2 a car to travel 300-mile legs? Absolutely. I drove it today. I mean, it wasn't 300-mile leg now, but I drove it quite a lot over the weekend. I drove to Brighton, then I drove up to Oxford, and then I drove down to Lytton Hill, I think it's called. I drove quite far, and it was very comfortable, and drove very well. It's not the lightest on petrol, I would say, but yeah. What's next? Don't know. Donuts. Yeah, I actually did donuts when I went to Lytton Hill in the car park. It was very fun. Don't tell BMW. How many skids did you do? Also, don't tell BMW. Not that many. I was very well behaved. If it was my car, maybe I wouldn't, because then the tires, it's just very expensive drifting. I would, although I am doing a track day with BMW, I think next month actually, so I will get to drive the M2 competition on track, which will be great because I actually haven't done that yet. So it will be cool to get to drive what was my own car at some nice speeds and corners and stuff. My aunt's getting really tired. This is not Paul's apartment, by the way, that everyone keeps asking. It's mine. Okay, drifting. Would you agree it's too quiet? Yes, just said that. What's your, oh, sorry. What's your next hatchback sporty run going to be? Don't know. What is your favorite part of the car? I already said that. I actually really like the seats. I know that's weird, but I quite do. What's your replacement? What's your replacement? What options do you have on it, and are they worth it? I did a recent video doing the modifications. They're very small modifications. I've got the carbon fiber grille at the front, the little wing at the back, tiny little baby wing, and some carbon fiber little features. Although living in London is an absolute nightmare because someone literally reversed into my grille, was up in my grid. I don't even know when, because I didn't even notice it. Somebody else pointed it out, and I was like, oh my god, people in London are terrible. They just bang your car out the way in the parking. Let's try to record a nice drifting in the streets of London. It's Rami. I would love that. If you could change one thing about the M2, what would it be? Interior. How do you find the boot size? Big boot size. How comfortable are the back seats? Now, do you really think I'd sit in the back? I don't know, if I'm honest. My friend sat in the back once. She said it was alright. What's going to be your next car? I don't know. What do you think is better to own, an M2 or an A35 AMG? Oh, I'm a big fan of the AMG, the A35, so I don't know. You see, the interior is amazing in that car, and that's really important because as the buyer and owner of a car, you're sitting in it. So you want the exterior and the interior to be as good. So I don't know, I guess that's a personal choice. Drift around central London, yes please. What's your favorite memory in the M2? Probably doing the donuts in the car park. It was grass. Are you trading it in for Jaguar? I love the F-Type. I like the F-Type SVR. I say it all the time. I know it's old news now, but I love it and I want it. What are you going to miss the most? Just having a car at the moment because I've got nothing planned. What's the best thing about the M2? M2 or A45? Wow, the new A45, probably. obviously real fuel consumption and usability as an everyday car. You know what, if you put it in eco mode and you don't drive like then you're fine. But if you put it in sports mode, yeah, it's not very economic. What's next? I don't know. Why not join the AMG team? I would love to. I have been talking to them. They only do short-term loans. I will get onto this whole loan press car thing in a minute. They only do short-term press cars. And for me, for the parking, it's a nightmare. I don't have a garage, so every time I change cars I have to change my parking permit, and it is such a pain in the buttocks. So that's the only reason I'm a bit fussy with what cars come and go. I know that sounds really bratty, but it is just such a mission. I'd rather just have a car. But I will come on to the whole buying press car thing in a minute. But I do love the AMG, and I'm maybe thinking about getting on one of their schemes eventually and then buying a car. Okay, I guess too late to track or to drag race it. I am going to track day. Another BMW, don't know. Where'd you go from the M2 competition? I know everyone keeps saying the M4, but like that's quite big. Would you want to buy one as a daily car? Oh, sorry, I lost you there. Yeah, I would. Race with other YouTubers from Land's End to John's Road. Yeah, I'd love to race those boys and kick their butts. That would be amazing. How much you going? I went to go-karting the other day, 30 people, and I won. I was actually really proud of myself. I was pretty quick though. How much you going to Mr. BMW M2, and is there a car that can replace the M2? I have a few in mind. Whether they come off or not, I don't know. What's the next car, and will you keep it stock? Is it easy to drift? Yeah, if you take all the yeah, it is. I wouldn't know though, not that I did it in the streets of London. How did it perform as a daily driver? Do you know what? It's a great daily car. I know it's all quick and fast, and 410 brake horsepower is powerful on the roads, but it is a really good daily driver. You don't always have to drive it that quick. Okay, the suspense is killing me. Did you pick a new car? No, I wish I had one. Which would you enjoy more, manual or auto? I do love a manual car, but in London it just doesn't make any sense. It's an absolute pain in the butt, and I just love the paddle shifts. I love a paddle shift in a car. How long did you have the press car for? I had that one for 6 months. Oh my god, my posture. I had that one for 6 months, and I had the Mini before that for 6 months, and that all started because I was doing the Mini challenge, and the whole point of the Mini challenge was to do from road car to race car, and I was supposed to get used to the road car and then move into the race car with Paul O'Neill being my race coach, and kind of seeing the difference in that. I actually made a series on that. You can go check out my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I did the racing and that, and that's how the whole Mini thing started. But my relationship with BMW actually started in South Africa, when friend of a friend flew me over to go host the M Festival, and then I met the South African people and the German people of BMW, so that's how the relationship started here. So from Mini I went to BMW after being with Mini for 6 months, so they got me for 6 months. Yes. Does BMW M Division need to address the sound of the car? I can't speak. The sound that the car makes. I mean, only, I guess that's personal again. I think it could be a little bit louder. Daily drivability, yes. What's your favorite thing about the M2? Lots of the same questions I can see. Do you drive everywhere in sports mode? I would be pretty much, to be fair, unless I'm really broke and I can't afford any petrol, which happens to me, believe it or not. I'm a normal person who lives in London. It's very expensive. Then I drive an eco. Get it sideways, yeah. Good goodbye, I know. Frankie Foster, send it my way when you're done. Sure, buddy. I'll just get him to drop it off at yours. What's next? What's replacing? What's your favorite song to sing along to? Road trip or London tour? Probably road trip. I've seen enough of London. There's so many more, guys. A lot of them are asking the same type of questions. I said I'd explain the whole press car buying a car thing. A YouTuber actually told me before once. I was like, what car should I buy for my channel, and you know, what would be best for views, and to like get the audience involved and build this whole story. And he said to me, why would you buy a car if you can get a car for free? Which makes total sense. Obviously owning a car is quite expensive, and the pros about the press car is obviously you can turn you can change them quite often and get to drive lots of different cars. The main thing for me is building the relationship with the brand, only because I like to venture out into doing presenting work as well along with the brand. So it is nice to build that relationship with the brands when you have a press car. Also, you know, people are like, oh my god, you're so lucky you get a free car. Yes, it is a free car, but you've also got to remember it's almost like perks of the job kind of thing. If you're a YouTuber, presenter, journalist, you get press cars as part of the perks of the job. It's a great perk, but it's still a job, it's still work. I still have to build content around the brand, and that's why I've been so fussy with what car I have next. I'm not a brat in any way. I'm very grateful. I do realize that I'm very lucky to be in this position, but it's also what I've chosen and worked really hard for. And I want to make sure that it's the right car, because I don't want to just take a car on and promote it just because it's free. That's what I will never do on this channel. So if you're saying that everything comes easy to me and it's free for you and you're lucky, I do work hard, and I do want to make sure that the next car is something that I can really be happy about and be quite natural in my content and bring it across to you guys as well. So yeah, all your suggestions are very helpful. I am having chats with BMW and Audi still, and I've had a chat with Jaguar as well. But we shall see. Hopefully something will come back soon. I can't live without a car. I would literally just be so depressed. I do use a car every single day. I'm probably just being a brat, but I grew up in South Africa where we drove everywhere. You just drive everywhere. So I am quite used to having a car. It makes me very happy. Anyway, guys, I hope I answered all your questions. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you have any other questions, just leave them down below. I'll try to get back to you. I normally do respond in the first hour of these videos to your comments. Please be kind. I'm feeling very sensitive this week. And yeah, guys, please do subscribe as well. See you soon, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Ain't no limit to your skill can take you. I see a place for your face with the great and good. You keep raising that bar like the star that you are. You're the most and nobody else comes close.